Attention all our beloved seniors, this one's for you. Have you been waiting for some good news about your pension? Well, it's finally here. The South African Social Security Agency, SASSA, has just unveiled a game-changing proposal that could bring extra money to your pockets. If you've worked before 1990, you'll want to pay close attention to this update. For years, many of you have worked tirelessly, building the foundation of our economy, and now SASSA is taking steps to make sure you get the pension benefits you truly deserve. This new proposal could mean a significant increase in your monthly pension. Whether you're in your golden years and planning for the future or just looking to make the most of the present, this update is a win-win. But why is this increase such a big deal? Well, for the first time in years, SASSA is acknowledging the hard work of those who may have been underpaid or overlooked. Many seniors who worked before 1990 were not receiving pensions that truly reflected the dedication and years they gave to their jobs. With the new proposal, SASSA is aiming to correct this and offer more financial support to our hard-working seniors, ensuring they can enjoy their retirement without worrying about money. The details of this proposal are exciting and offer a sense of relief to many. But there's still more to know. How much will you receive? What are the next steps? And, most importantly, how can you benefit from this change? Stay tuned, because we'll be diving into everything you need to understand about this new proposal. If you're excited about this pension increase, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with others who may benefit from this amazing news. Let's spread the word and make sure every senior gets the support they deserve. As we dive deeper into the specifics of the new proposal from SASSA, you'll see how important this is for seniors who have spent years building their lives, their families, and their communities. In many ways, this is an acknowledgement of all the hard work and sacrifices that seniors have made over the decades. It's a long-awaited change that will make a real difference in the lives of those who truly deserve it. For many, the question remains, why has it taken so long for this proposal to come about? And what does this mean for you personally? Let's break it down. First, let's understand why SASSA has decided to implement this pension increase. Historically, pensions for seniors who worked before 1990 were either insufficient or didn't account for inflation or the rising cost of living. Over the years, many of you found that the pension you received simply didn't stretch far enough to cover all your expenses. Even though you had worked long and hard, you were left with far less than what you were entitled to, considering how much you had contributed to the workforce. The new proposal aims to address this imbalance. The increase is essentially an acknowledgement of the work done by seniors before 1990, recognizing their contributions to the country during a time when wages were lower and pension schemes weren't as robust as they are today. If you've been receiving a pension for years, you might have noticed how it's not quite as much as it should be when compared to the inflation rates, the rising costs of healthcare, food, and other essential needs. The value of money has decreased over the years, but your pension didn't adjust in a way that kept up with these changes. Well, SASSA is finally catching up. But here's where things get exciting. With this proposal, if you worked before 1990, there's a chance that you'll be receiving an increase in your monthly payments. And we're not talking about small changes here. This is a substantial boost that can make a real difference. Think about how many of you may have been struggling to make ends meet each month. The rise in utility bills, medical expenses, and just the daily cost of living can take a significant toll on your finances. This increase could offer relief, help you afford those little luxuries, or just give you peace of mind knowing that you're not stretching every penny just to survive. So, what's behind this decision? Is it a one-time adjustment, or will this increase continue into the future? Well, one of the most important things to understand is that this proposal is not just a small, temporary fix. It's part of a broader effort to adjust pensions to more accurately reflect the changing economic landscape. By taking inflation, cost of living, and the financial struggles seniors face into account, SASSA is ensuring that this increase is not just a short-term change but a long-term solution. While the specifics of how much your pension will increase will depend on various factors, the goal is to bring you closer to the financial support you deserve. For some of you, this increase could be life-changing. For others, it might be a smaller but still meaningful improvement. Whatever the case, the fact that SASSA is finally making these changes means that your pension is being taken more seriously. This shows a greater respect for the lives that you've led and the labor you've contributed throughout the years. Now, you might be wondering, how will I know if I qualify for this increase? Will this affect me personally? Well, the answer is relatively straightforward. The new proposal applies to those who worked before 1990, and that includes a significant portion of the senior population. If you're among this group, you should expect to receive information from SASSA about how much your pension will be increased and when these changes will be implemented. It's important to note that SASSA will be reaching out to those affected by this increase directly. So, if you haven't received communication yet, don't panic, it's just a matter of time before you get the details. For some, this may even come in the form of a letter, a phone call, or even an email explaining the changes. This is where staying connected with SASSA and making sure your contact information is up to date is crucial. Now, let's address something that's on a lot of minds: how much exactly will this increase be? While there are still some details to be worked out, we are talking about an increase that's enough to make a noticeable difference in your day-to-day life. We are looking at percentages that are far higher than the typical annual inflation adjustment. This proposal is not just about keeping up with inflation but about ensuring that seniors get the fair compensation they deserve for their years of hard work. Let's also take a moment to consider the broader impact this could have on the community. When seniors receive an increase in their pensions, it's not just about them. It's about families, communities, and local businesses. More money in the hands of seniors means they have more purchasing power. That's money spent on groceries, healthcare, activities, and the things that matter most in life. This boost to their income will stimulate the economy in local neighborhoods as seniors are able to buy more goods and services, helping to sustain small businesses and increase economic activity. And what about the emotional impact of this change? For many seniors, knowing that their contributions are finally being recognized can be an incredibly rewarding experience. It's not just about the money, it's about the respect and the acknowledgement of a lifetime of hard work. This change sends a powerful message that seniors are not forgotten and that their contributions to society are valued. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the process or unsure about the next steps, it's completely understandable. This proposal is a significant change, and navigating the process of pension adjustments can be tricky. But don't worry, SASSA has made it easier than ever to access information and get the support you need. Whether you're unsure about the amount of your pension increase or need help understanding how the adjustment will affect your finances, there are resources available to assist you. One of the best ways to stay informed is by regularly checking the SASSA website for updates. You can also reach out to their customer service team if you have any questions. They are available to guide you through the process and ensure that you're fully aware of any changes that may affect you. Additionally, community organizations and senior advocacy groups can also provide assistance, helping you understand how this increase will impact you personally. It's worth mentioning that while the pension increase is certainly exciting news, it's also important to continue managing your finances carefully. With the rise in cost of living, it's still crucial to be mindful of how you spend your money. While this increase is certainly a welcome boost, it's just as important to plan for the future and make sure that you're setting yourself up for long-term financial security. But don't let that overshadow the significance of this moment. This is a victory for all the seniors who have been underpaid or underappreciated for far too long. In conclusion, this proposal by SASSA represents a pivotal moment in the fight for fair compensation for seniors. It's not just about the financial increase, it's about respect, recognition, and the commitment to ensuring that those who contributed so much to society are given the support they deserve in their later years. So, if you've worked before 1990 and are wondering how this will impact you, the answer is clear: it's a step in the right direction for a brighter, more secure future. Stay informed, stay connected, and make sure you take full advantage of this incredible opportunity.